Have you ever felt like someone was trying to solve a puzzle without first looking at the whole picture? The heartbreaking case of Lindsay Clancy has left people around the world asking one question: how could something like this happen? For those unfamiliar with the case, Lindsay Clancy was a labor and delivery nurse and the mother of 3 young children. According to public records, she sought treatment for worsening mental health symptoms after giving birth. She was evaluated by multiple healthcare professionals, prescribed several psychiatric medications over time, and was even admitted for treatment at McLean Hospital, one of the nation's leading psychiatric hospitals. Her criminal case is still ongoing, so I'm not here to decide guilt or innocence or speculate about facts that are still being examined. I'm here because I believe this case raises important questions about how we care for mothers experiencing serious mental health conditions. I also want to share something personal. I experience postpartum depression, not postpartum psychosis. They're very different conditions, but I do know what it feels like when your mind no longer feels like your own. I know how frightening that can be, and I know how important it is to feel heard. Let me be very clear. Psychiatric medications have helped millions of people, and for many, they truly are life-changing. This is not an anti-medication message. But mental health care should never become a process of simply trying one medication after another while losing sight of the person behind the diagnosis. One size does not fit all. That's why individualized care is so important. Every person has a different medical history, different hormones, different life experiences, different stressors, and different responses to treatment. 2 people can have the exact same diagnosis and require completely different care. Sometimes the most important clue isn't found in another prescription. It's found in a conversation. When a patient says, "This isn't me," we should listen. When a husband, a wife, a parent, a sibling, or a close friend says, "Something has changed," we should listen. The people who know us best often notice changes before anyone else does. Instead of asking only, "What medication should we try next?" maybe we should also ask, "What changed? When did it start? What is this patient trying to tell us? What is the family seeing that we might be missing?" Finding the root cause matters. Mental health care isn't just about reducing symptoms. It's about understanding the whole person. Research supports comprehensive assessments, careful follow-up after medication changes, and involving family members whenever appropriate, because they often provide valuable insight into changes in behavior, thinking, and daily functioning. We also know that postpartum psychosis, although rare, is a psychiatric emergency that requires immediate evaluation and treatment. Cases like this remind us that complex mental illness often requires coordinated care across multiple providers and continuous reassessment as symptoms change. My hope is that we continue improving how we care for mothers, not by pointing fingers, but by listening better, communicating better, working together better, and remembering that every patient deserves to be treated as a unique human being, not just another diagnosis on a checklist, because sometimes the most powerful medicine we can offer is taking the time to truly understand the person sitting in front of us. What are your thoughts? What do you think healthcare can do better to support mothers experiencing mental health challenges after childbirth? Let me know respectfully in the comments. This is Shelley, a registered nurse educator, and you are watching Beyond the Checklist. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.